gonna talk about how to eat pizza and not get fat. So this is probably gonna be a controversial video, but just listen to it, watch it, and you're gonna see what I mean. So how to eat pizza on a regular basis, eat everything you want, burgers, cake, ice cream, and not get fat. Stay lean, get shredded, whatever. So there's different tactics to do that. So I'm not gonna talk about, if it fits your macros, because that to me is bullshit. Because the thing is, you probably can't fit anything into your diet that's worth eating. If you eat a whole pizza, that's gonna go over your fat and carb intake. So probably you're not gonna be able to fit anything in if it fits your macros. So I have a better way. Now there's two different ways you could do this. It's a safe approach, and the second one is I don't give a fuck approach. So number one, the safe approach is when you're dieting, you're on your cut, you're losing weight, and then after a while your leptin starts to drop down. Leptin is a hormone which is responsible for, it controls fat loss. So leptin drops down because you're low on carbs, low on calories, you're in a calorie deficit. So to continue losing fat, it's very recommended that you spike back your leptin levels. So how do you do that? Well, if you have a day where you're eating carbs and the food you love. So you gotta eat a ton of carbs and a ton of calories. So the first safe approach is either you have a cheat meal or you have a refeed meal. I've done videos, cheat days, refeed meals, cheat meals, check it out. I explain it in more detail. But the first safe approach is a cheat meal. Why? Because a cheat meal is not gonna harm you all that much, because there's only a certain amount of calories you could eat potentially in one single meal. You're not gonna go so overboard that you're gonna fuck up any progress. So probably with a cheat meal, you're not gonna, fuck up any progress. You're even gonna make more progress because of leptin, because of you're gonna burn more calories because you're eating more calories, thermodynamics, so it's very beneficial to have a cheat meal. Now, how many cheat meals? That depends on how lean you are and if you have a deadline with your goal. If you want to be shredded by exactly that date, then you're probably gonna, be a little more strict, have less cheat meals. But if you don't have a specific date that you want to get lean, you just are cutting down and you don't care when, what, it's probably gonna take a little bit longer. But you can do 1 to 2 cheat meals. I can't fucking talk today. Cheat meals a day. 1 to 2 cheat meals a day. Okay? Simple. Just don't care about it. Pick anything, have a pizza, have some sides, have a drink with it. That's a cheat meal. That's the first safe approach to eating pizza, eating whatever you want, and still losing weight, losing potentially even more fat, because your body needs leptin. Okay. Now the number 2 version is when you don't give a fuck, is just have a cheat day. Now I do this is my category, just instead of having 1 cheat meal a week, you have 1 cheat day, which for me personally is usually Sunday. So 6 days I'm super strict with my diet, and then Sunday I have an all-out cheat day. I don't care about calories, I don't care about macros. I eat whatever the fuck I want. When I want it, I fucking eat it. You know, I don't worry about it. And that's just my way. And this is the second option that you can do. A cheat day, where it's basically a whole day of you eating the foods you want. Now what this is gonna do, you know, cheat meals, cheat days, they're gonna help you a lot mentally, because tracking calories and macros all the fucking time, weighing shit, calculating, it's so stressful. It really puts a lot of stress on the brain. And when you're constantly doing that, constantly, and then you have life, you know, most people, they just have the stress of normal day lives. Now you have that, plus, you know, weighing your food and everything else, that's an added stress. So when you do that once a week, a cheat meal or a cheat day, it's gonna help you out, because you can relax, you can eat what you want, your favorite foods. It's a great mental relief. Plus, it's gonna, you know, you're gonna eat a lot of carbs, so it's gonna spike your leptin levels, which is gonna in turn help you burn more fat. It's gonna raise your body's temperature because you're eating more foods. You're gonna burn a little bit more calories from that, because your metabolic rate is gonna rise, not drastically, just a little bit, which is just gonna mean a little bit more calories. And plus, with a cheat day, you know, there's only a certain amount of body fat you can potentially put on in one day, because your body doesn't work like that. Your body doesn't just take all the calories and put it into fat. That doesn't work like that. Your body acclimates to one certain thing that you're doing. So, for example, if you're dieting and you do one cheat day, you're gonna put a little bit of body fat on, but not a significant amount, because the thing is, your body needs a few days of overeating to really start putting on significant amounts of body fat. And that's been proven numerous times. Your body needs, you know, a lot of days of overeating, consecutive days of overeating, to really put on a significant amount of body fat. But if you're just scared of putting on fat or ruining your progress, maybe you're a guy who puts on fat easily, then just stick to the first version, which is a cheat meal. You know, that's still gonna satisfy you, it's gonna be safer, you're not gonna gain any body fat from that, and you're gonna satisfy your cravings. You know, me personally, I just do a cheat day because I don't give a fuck. You know, I have my whole Sunday off, you know, I just relax, chill, I eat whatever I want. You know, and for me, it just works because it doesn't fuck up my progress. I remember once when I was really lean, I had 2 cheat days per week, Saturday and Sunday, and I still lost fucking weight. So, but that's just me, you know, not everyone has the same metabolic rate, not everyone has the same body. So some people may fuck up their progress with 1 cheat day. So for those guys, I recommend you do a cheat meal. If you don't know what kind of body type you have, you just have to test it out. To be safe, start with a cheat meal, you know, maybe have a cheat day to test out if you're gonna fuck up your progress. But if you're serious about your results, you just don't gamble with that shit, you know. Just pick the safe approach, do that. It's gonna satisfy your cravings, it's gonna raise your leptin levels, it's gonna do the job. You know, even though the cheat day is a lot more fun because you can eat a lot more food, a lot more foods you love, but you know, if you're really scared about putting on fat, then just pick the safe approach. If you don't care about setting yourself back a little bit, then just pick the cheat day. You know, it's based on your personal choices and lifestyle, okay? Now keep in mind, cheat meals, they won't set you back. But a cheat day, on the other hand, it depends how much of a calorie surplus you take in, how overboard you go. Because if you eat cheat days, in reality, I did a video on that a while back, how cheat days set you back, and I'm gonna repeat it once again. Cheat days, they do set you back. A whole day of eating junk food is gonna set you back, but not for a whole week. You know, it's gonna set you back for a day or two, depending on how many calories you go overboard, but it's still gonna set you back. And that's why it's your decision to choose between any of these two options. You know, if you don't wanna set yourself back even a slight bit, do the cheat meals. If you don't care, if you don't have a specific deadline, because with a cheat day, it's gonna take longer. Dieting is gonna take longer because you're setting yourself back a slight bit. But with a cheat meal, you know, it doesn't, you know, set your progress back. So if you have a specific date that you need to get lean, then pick cheat meals. You know, but if you don't have a specific deadline, you can just get lean whenever you want, you know, and you're not scared about putting on a little bit of body fat and setting yourself back a day or two, then just go with the cheat day, you know. But that's based on you. You know, you choose whatever you want, either cheat meals, 1 to 2 cheat meals a week, or 1 cheat day per week, you know. Your choice. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace out.